Well, it's Saturday. We finally got some weather. My windshield wipers are still good on my pickup, so that's good news. I thought for sure I'd have to buy some new ones this year, but they seem to be working not too bad. But here we go. 54 degrees, warm rain. That's what we got going on. So anyway, no check engine light. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, I got, yeah, that's better. So just seeing the steering wheel. What happened was I plugged my reader in because my check engine light came back on. Went out to the truck, turned it on, to plug the reader in, check engine light wasn't on. Went for probably a few weeks. I hadn't driven it in a while because I ride my motorcycle all the time. Anyway, come back, check engine light's on. During this time, I never put gas in it. And so I kind of thought it wasn't the gas cap because I didn't put gas in it. Didn't mess with the gas cap. Nobody else did either, but I finally decided screw it and picked up a gas cap. Well, actually, my wife ran over and picked a gas cap up for me when I was at work. The check engine light went out, hasn't come back on again since then. So we're going to take her and get her smog today. I'm not worried about the truck running clean. It was just the check engine light portion of smogging it that I was worried about. But anyway, so we're gonna go do that. First off, we're gonna run over to the Napa and drop off my flywheel there. Oh, and I'm taking my dad's 10 steps back to him. Got to return tools if you want to borrow tools later. But anyway, we're gonna run that flywheel over, get it surfaced. I got my clutch, my pressure plate, throwout bearing, pilot bearing. I got all that in the mail on, so it must have been Thursday or Friday. I got all that stuff, so got that stuff to put in. I may just go ahead and rattle can my flywheel, or not my flywheel, my bell housing, because it's just going to be, I don't know, the weather's not going to cooperate to use a real paint. I've sprayed rattle can in the rain before and had okay results, so feeling kind of crappy today. I don't know, I think I'm trying to fight off this crud that everybody has running around, and just had a hard time getting my butt in gear this morning. It's 10 o'clock and I'm just now getting out of the house. That's not like me usually, but that's okay. Hung out with the kids, hung out with the dogs this morning, hung out with the wife, and watched some of the Olympics for a little bit this morning. My daughters, of course, love the figure skating, so we watched that for a little while, and just kind of been chilling out since then. But got a couple cups of coffee in me now. I think I'm ready to face the day. So I'm gonna pick up some more rattle can, because if this flywheel gets done today, I can rattle can my bell housing, and then if that all works out great, then I'll be able to put my engine in tomorrow. So that's kind of what I'm going for. That was the goal. I wanted to mess with that stuff, that paint some more on my bell housing for something that nobody's going to see, but it's just not going to work out. We have too much rain in the forecast, and I don't really want to wait another month to do that. So I am going to put the big notch in my frame and make kind of a tail dragger out of it. That's what I wanted to do with the truck from the beginning, and it's not going to cost me a whole lot of money to do it. It's labor intensive, but not expensive, and I don't mind the labor. Fabrication stuff to me is a lot of fun because I never do it. So we're going to weld that in, and that's what I'll use that paint for. I'll use that single stage to put a nice thick coat on my frame after I do all that work, and we'll try it out then. Maybe it'll work good then. You know, cold, and if it's already orange peeling and not acting proper, I don't think it's a good idea to do it in the cold and the rain. I don't think that's going to help my case very much. But anyway, as you can see, we finally got some weather in California. It's been raining since Saturday now. It's been raining since Thursday. There's the rail yard for those of you that like that kind. Kind of feel bad. My buddy that bought my trailer, they're supposed to do a big camping trip this weekend down to the coast for their oldest son's 16th birthday, but it looks like they're getting rained out. I feel bad for them because they're looking forward to that quite a bit. But we'll have plenty of camping weather here soon. You know, that's just the way it works out sometimes. You finally finally get an opportunity to go somewhere and the weather doesn't cooperate with you. But anyway, yeah, that's about what I got going on. I know my dad's just about done with his transmission and his Harley, so maybe if he's working on that when we get there, I'll turn the camera on and show you guys what's going on there. I don't know, when I talked to him this morning, he had the same issues I did, just couldn't get moving. But he's been on vacation. They had their him and my mom had their wedding anniversary earlier this week. 43 years, is that right? I think it's 43 years. Yeah, been married a long damn time. Kind of rare nowadays, really. But anyway, I think I'm gonna shut up and drive. I'm gonna take this thing to the smog place, get it smogged, get that flywheel dropped off. Hopefully they'll be able to knock it out today. I'll be able to pick it up this afternoon because I don't think the machine shop's open tomorrow. Hopefully they're open today. I didn't even check, but I need to pick up a couple of things when I'm there anyway, so it won't be a wasted trip. I hate wasted trips. But so anyway, when my dad's working in the garage, I'll throw the camera on there. If not, when I get back to my garage, I'll turn the camera on there, and we'll do a little work today. We'll get something done. I don't know what. I got my transmission gaskets also, so maybe we'll tear into the transmission today. We'll see. I don't really like letting the truck sit out in the rain when it's not all put back together. So I kind of can't push it out of the garage today. Maybe we'll figure out some kind of cover to do that. I got a cover for my motorcycle. I ride it in the rain. I'm not worried about it sitting in the rain. But anyway, yeah, we better focus on driving here, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Be good. There's a little railroad car restaurant for anybody that likes that stuff. That place, see, how old am I? I am 37, be 38 in May. That place, it got built when I was in kindergarten, and I feel bad. Probably a dozen different people have bought it, tried to open a restaurant there, and it's never really worked out because there's no easy way to get it from the freeway. You can't see it from town. It's just kind of like not a great location. But anyway, got the flywheel dropped off. No problem. Dude's gonna clean it up for me. 40 bucks out the door compared to a replacement flywheel. They're over the $200 range, which is kind of ridiculous, but you know, whatever. I'd rather give that dude 40 bucks to clean that one up and use it. It's still in really good shape. So it just needed a little bit of love and cleaned up, and we'll go on from there. So on to the next stop, get the truck smogged. Fingers crossed that it passes. My registration is expired, but since I never drive the thing, I never think of doing it, but I paid my registration when it was due because I do not like giving those guys any late fees. And so all I got to do is get it smogged, and my tags will come in the mail this week. But anyway, gonna get that done, and then we're gonna cruise over to my parents' house, see what my pops is up to. So bring you guys back here in a little bit. Probably should show this to my brother, but check that out. It's a pre-53 for sure. Still got the split window, but the dude's got the spotlights on both sides. Very cool. And driving it in the rain, you gotta love that. It's on the rack. Let's hope it works. There we go. Pass, 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 pass. Not applicable. But then this, not ready. My evap system and my catalytic, I assume that's the catalytic converter. He said this one here, if I had a dead battery recently, which I did because I don't drive the truck, the battery was dead on Wednesday. Wednesday. So, well, actually it was dead last weekend, but anyway, so the battery was dead. I got to run this. He said the best thing to do is to put somewhere between 1/4 and 3/4 of a tank of fuel in it. That'll reset my evap, which I haven't kept much fuel in it because I don't drive it very much, so I'll put some gas in it. And then he said this one here is just to drive it. He said I just got to go drive it, which I understand. The truck hasn't been driven in quite a while. That's cool. But anyway, it failed. I'm going to see. I think I can reset this with my little scanner. So I'm gonna give that a shot, see if that works. And yeah, so anyway, so we'll take it back tomorrow and see if we get her to work. But so that's that. So anyway, I'll be back here in a little bit.